Hey guys, I don't know where to look. Am I looking at you? I don't know. Here on Saturday, March the 16th. I swear, I have not been kidnapped. I just figured out, I'm like, probably the quietest place in Mom's house because it's 2 o'clock in the morning right now. Of course, I've slept in the chair. Even apparently, Mom was trying to wake me up to switch over my laundry earlier, and she called my name like 3 times. Didn't wake up, not until my sister like kicked the chair and rocked me. So I was sleeping good. I was sleeping good. So yeah, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and everyone's asleep. And I was like, you know what? The quietest place to be able to do this video would be in the garage in Mom's car. And I even have a little overhead light on. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's my own little quiet, maybe not soundproof studio, but here we are. Here we are, and I'm down here where the internet is not great. So it's going to take a while to upload. So I'm going to try not to make this video very long. So let's find out what our question for today is. Edgy or polished? I think you know enough about me by now if you've been watching these videos. I mean, I guess it can depend on the situation and what we're talking about, but that's me a lot of times. Obviously, I'm not very polished. I'm sitting in a car, filming on my phone. I don't know if I can turn this. Yeah, like, I have I have the seat up like this. I don't know how to get that down. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, I have my camera sitting on the back of the chair, the passenger seat. I think there's a button on the side. Yeah, I got it. Holding my camera, holding my phone right now. So obviously, I'm not the most polished person in the world. Professionalism, you know how I like to say professionalism every time I fuck something up. That's not really being edgy though, but it's definitely not being polished. I don't know. I mean, polished can be kind of boring, I guess. You know, it's just. I mean, it doesn't mean that it can't be fun, I suppose. But I suppose edgy is a little bit more, um, exciting, interesting to me. I would say probably more so than polished. I don't. It just sounds like polished. Like I think I mentioned that I went to play games yesterday, and the guy even admitted that he was like a rules. Like he was a stickler for the rules. Like every time somebody had a question, apparently there is no house rules with this guy. It's the rules. It's in the book. That's the way we're doing it. Like even when we were playing Uno, not Uno. Sorry, we were playing Sorry, and they were like, "Oh, are we supposed to draw a card?" And we were like drawing cards after we would discard one, and he's like, "Oh, I think you're supposed to wait until your next round." Or somebody asked the question, "Are we supposed to wait till our next round to pick our next card?" And he looked it up in the rules to see what it said. So we would play a card and then have to wait till our next turn because that's what the rule said to pick the next card or whatever. And it's like, I don't know, that's just, I don't know if you'd consider that polished, but like that's, I guess the rules are polished, perfect. It's like, I don't like, sometimes a game's just meant to be fun, just to be enjoyed between friends. Like who cares about the rules? Like, I don't know. So I guess maybe that's the way I think of it in more terms. Um, you know, um, in that, polished is perfection, and, sometimes perfect ain't pretty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Um, but yes, I mean, I guess maybe I lay a little bit more on the edgy side, just because those people sound a little bit more fun to me, I guess, because it's like they're not going to worry so much about having everything just so. They're kind of maybe more so go with the flow, That was some poetry. I don't. Was that a haiku? I don't know. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. I just know everything falling out of my mouth was rhyming at the time. So, uh, you know, Wu Tang Clan. I don't know. I don't know. Eminem. Sorry, I'm the white rapper, and not the good one. Um, you know, like so. Yeah, I guess I would fall more on the side of edgy, just because they seem to be a little bit more free spirited, I guess, than somebody who's polished and worried about making everything, just the right way because, I don't know, for whatever reason they do it, because it's with the way you're supposed to be, it's the way you're supposed to do, you know. I mean, I guess I kind of feel like maybe that's kind of why I went to college after high school because I just felt like it's what I was supposed to do, instead of just kind of like going out and carving my own path and like doing what I wanted. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to grow up. I still don't. I'm 44 and I don't fucking give a shit about any of this. Like paying bills, going to a job. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn. But, so, yes, I guess I fall more on the side of edgy. But, I mean, if you're doing, like, if you're doing open heart surgery, I'm going to want you to be perfect. I'm going to want you to be polished, you know, uh, about it. I don't want you to know what you're doing, man. Um, so yeah, I mean, polished can be pretty, like gardens and some of those, somebody might call them McMansions or whatever. But like, when they were going and they renovate old houses and they make them like beautiful and so I mean, polished can be nice. Polished can be nice. Upper society, upper crust, the big fancy houses and stuff, like the architecture, I guess maybe, the gardens and I mean, it can definitely be pretty to look at for sure, um, but I mean, I see beauty in like I'm still mad that they tore down that one old house in town. It was a big old red house, and I understand why they did it because it was like there was like no saving it, whatever. But it was one of I think I filmed it once, and I might actually have video of it being torn down or being the empty lot. I don't know. I've been at this for too long. I can't remember for sure. I feel like I went and filmed the spot where the house used to be. I feel like I might have footage somewhere on my YouTube channel of that old red house. But I mean, apparently, because they interviewed the guy that was demolishing the house, whatever, who owned the house. Apparently, there was a spot where you could stand in the basement and look up and see the sky. And it's like a 2-3 story house, like it was outside it was pretty, but the inside was not, you know, not the best, not the most stable. So I mean, they tore it down, I guess, because that was the best way to handle it. It would have been nice if they had brought it back and made it polished again and made it look nice like it used to be. Um, but sometimes it nothing to save. No, no way to do it. But anyway, I am approaching 10 minutes. It's like 8:42. So, like I said, bad internet. I don't know how long this is going to take to upload. And like I said, I feel like I do lay more on this toward the side of edgy, just because I feel like that's more interesting, I guess. But polished also has its benefits, so don't count it out. But anyway, that's that. I will probably do my next video for Sunday when I get home, so that I can do my regular setup and not this. I guess it makes for an interesting one-off, since I'm doing a whole year of these questions, to have one video somewhere in the middle where, you know, new background, new location, um, you know, just a one-off film in my mom's car. So here we are. We've done that. Probably won't do it again. Probably. It may be my safe space. This may be my safe space when we go on our, the vacay later in the year. I don't know. That's a long way off. Um, so we'll figure that out when we get there. But anyway, I'm about 10 minutes. 9:57. Oh no. So have have a good weekend and a good St. Patty's Day. I just went over 10 minutes. Oh well, just a little edgy, not polished. I'll see you all for when I see you.